Hey guys, it's Lauren. I'm here with your November 2018 General Tarot card reading for Gemini. So I use the new Mythical Tarot. The information for that is located below. I am working on a tripod so you guys can go ahead and see the cards. But I go ahead and I shuffle the cards 3 times, and what comes to the top, I go ahead and I pull straight from the top. There's no spread that I follow. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So 2 more shuffles for Gemini for November. What do they need to hear for their highest path and their highest good? Alrighty, universe, please go ahead and get the cards in order for me. How are you guys? How is this Venus retrograde treating you? Alrighty, so in the past we have the 8 of Pentacles, we have the Moon, and we have the 5 of Swords upright. The 8 of Pentacles and the Moon are reversed, as well as the Lovers are reversed. Did you guys just go through a difficult breakup? Because with these here, I have someone that literally has given up working on the project at hand, or literally has given up. When it's in reverse, that means that you're no longer working towards that at all. And then we have the Moon reversed. So are your emotions kind of all over the place and making you feel like a 5 of Swords? Because we have the Lovers reversed as well. So what I'm getting from this, and I'll go ahead and pull more cards as we talk. But what I'm getting from this itself is that you guys are done working towards a relationship. Like, your emotions are kind of just all over the place. Like, this, I feel like this breakup has literally torn you down. Especially with the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords. Sorry, there goes my throat again. Okay, so the 5 of Swords. What those 3 cards tell me with the Moon in reverse, the 5 and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, what I'm seeing is that you guys just went through a harsh, nasty breakup. Okay. Especially with that Lovers in reverse. And I don't think someone's letting you go peacefully. Like, I don't think you're just able to walk away from the relationship. Like, I feel like they're out there just trashing your name. Like, I don't want to say it like that because that's pretty blunt. Like, I want to say they're out there and it could be their truth. But I don't feel it's your truth. Like, I feel like you think it's, that was the Knight of Swords reversed. Which is funny because Taurus just got that too. Okay. Woo! Alright. Give me just 1 second here. Because I dropped another card. Okay. So we have the Death and the 3 of Wands. And that whole stack flipped over, but we're not going to take that. We're going to take the 2 of Wands and the Death. Because that's what the universe says I need. Or, sorry, that's the 3 of Wands. That's not even the 2 of Wands. So, did you guys have something? I want to say that you feel victorious. Like, you feel victorious that you were able to get yourself out of that relationship. Right here. Are you proud of yourself? Because I would be. I would be proud too. With this Death underneath the 5 of Swords, I don't think, Gemini, you're letting people... If the words are bugging you, I don't believe you are allowing the outside world to know that. So I think with that 5 of Swords and the Death, like, I think that you're moving on. You're done with the pettiness. You're done with their games. You just want to move on. Like, you just want a life for yourself. Okay. Alright, I'll take it, universe. Okay. We have the Six of Swords. Once again, clarifying that death card. You're out of there, baby. I think what this card is not... With the Six of Swords, what I think of this card is I think you're leaving, and literally, like, each one of these swords is just another step down the path that you won't let these people come into your thoughts, into your life, that basically you're just going to bounce everything off because you've made this decision. You're out of this relationship and you're not going back into it. Okay. And then we have the Tower underneath the Lovers with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So what those three cards tell me is this person had you in emotional turmoil. And now that it's in the reverse, you're looking back and you're reflecting on how in the world did I allow it to get to the point that I was this? How did I allow their opinions, their thoughts, their degrading comments? How did I let those go into my head? Well, the thing is, if they were Knight of Swords, right? If they were lying, if they were manipulating, if they were trashing your name, that's exactly how you got to the Nine of Swords. Because you were more worried about what everybody else would think of this than what truly would happen. Like, you weren't looking at the facts. You were more or less looking at, oh my gosh, these people are going to be so disappointed in me that I walked away, that I washed my hands of it. And my thing is divorce sometimes needs to happen, and that's kind of what I'm getting from this, is like you were shamed because you walked out of a very committed relationship or even a marriage or broke off an engagement because of the fact that you could not handle the nastiness. Like, you couldn't handle the constant bickering. Alrighty, let's go ahead. I think we got a pretty clear picture that this was a nasty relationship. So let's go ahead and get the future for Geminis. Let's go ahead and get the future for Geminis. What's coming into Gemini in November? Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords in the upright here. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So I think as soon as you can process the fact that what others think of you should not reflect on you. Sometimes in life we have to make the best decisions that are best for us, not for everybody else involved. That means us as a person. Whether you are a mother, whether you are a father, whether you are a grandmother, a sister, a sibling, sometimes in life we need to make those decisions for ourselves. And the strongest way to stand up is to hold your head high and do not engage. Do not engage with the pettiness. Do not engage with the lying. Do not engage with it. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. It's coming. Your healing, Gemini, is finally coming. If you're not already, I think you're almost through this healing now. Are you confused? Are you, do you feel like there's no way out right now? Because that's kind of what the vibe I'm picking up off you, or the energy. is that you're really confused. Like, you didn't see this. Like, it literally smacked you in the face. Like, you were, like, sitting there and you guys were going along, and then all of a sudden, like, you just realized, like, no, I can't do this. Because I'm worth more than that. I'm worth the respect. I'm worth the pride. I'm worth everything. Right? That's kind of what I'm getting from you guys. With the Four of Wands. So once again, the home. There's confusion around the home. You have your Wheel of Fortune. You're on the right path. The wheel is turning. And the only way I can describe it is like a semi-truck. It takes them a minute to make the turn. So don't beat yourself up that you're confused about your home situation or your stability, I guess. Because I feel like deep down in there you guys are having issues, like you feel like I can't provide if I'm a single parent. But the thing is you can. Because if we're talking divorce, I mean, or even a breakup, and there's little guys involved, which I'm not picking up the pages yet. But I definitely feel this is like you're coming onto the path of being a single mom, single father, like you're a grandmother. Like, how in the world am I going to raise my kids as kids? Same with grandpas out there that do that. You guys are amazing angels sent from above. Like, I can't even describe. That's too many cards, universe. The Hierophant. Okay, so what has you confused right now is, I would say, court, or I would say custody issues. I would say you're really confused as far as what is going to come of this. Like, it is everything that everybody's telling me, is it really true? Or am I getting my hopes up for nothing? Well, with the Ten of Pentacles here, you may not have everything that you want, but you will have everything that you need. So, I understand that for most people, the Ten of Pentacles is the best that you can get, but the thing is we can never have the best. We can always strive for better, but there is no one on this planet that is a pro at anything that they do. So there's always room for improvement. But I definitely see with the Ten of Pentacles, if it is like a custody contract or it's a divorce or anything like that, anything that money's to do with or stability regarding, you know, your stability, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to come out just fine with that. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to pull some outcome cards here because I think I'm picking up on a very nasty relationship that I am beyond proud of you that you walked away from. Because if you go to the point that you're starting to second guess who you are, it's time to leave. If you're second guessing your actions, it's time to leave. I'm not seeing any domestic violence. I'm just seeing that it was really nasty and like just dealing with petty betties, man. Like, and I understand court is hard. I understand you got to make it through it. But if we begin to have faith and trust in the universe, right? Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? What can I learn from this situation? I think is what I'll name this video. What can I learn from this situation? Because this outcome is beautiful, guys. You have the Three of Swords reversed with the Magician and the Six of Wands. So what this tells me is you will be victorious. You will get what you need. That doesn't mean what you want. As many people don't understand, it is what the universe needs you to have at that point in time. You're going through this right now because you are coming out to learn a lesson. A huge lesson. Because I don't think you will ever fall into a trap like this again. I don't think you'll ever go for a relationship that someone doesn't value you. They don't value your opinion. There's your fourth card for your outcome. That's the Sun. Okay, it's coming to an end. Everything is coming, guys. Everything that you have worked for in 2018, it's coming to a close. And it may have been a long, drawn-out battle, and you don't understand why. But I want you to know, if you go inside and you do the work, you are going to glow. You are going to glisten. The thing is sometimes in society, I feel that we get too worked up. We get too worked up with what others will think of us. And the thing is sometimes a divorce is better than to be abused. Whether that's physical abuse, whether that's emotional abuse, whether that's narcissistic abuse. And I don't use that word lightly at all. Narcissistic. At all. Because I feel a lot of people play that down. But I'm not going to go ahead and get into that situation itself. I think that you guys are on the right path. You guys are doing everything that you need to make you whole again. It's coming. It's coming. I don't see any new love interest, but I don't feel that you're focused on that. I don't feel like you're just focused on replacing that void. I think if anything, you're focused on replacing the void that's in your life. So with these two cards as the final outcome, or these three, and we also have the Three of Swords reversed, right? So what step in the journey are you guys in? Are you flipping that that heartbreak reversed? Are you beginning to manifest? Are you beginning to know that your ideas have good intentions? Like, they're going to be successful? Because what I see is as soon as you let go of this relationship, I see your world turning amazing, Gemini. For you, yourself, for your children. Because sometimes being a parent is the hardest job when we're broken. But it's times like that we can lean on others and we can really absorb the love. So I want you guys not to block love because of what you're going through. I don't want you guys to not trust in people because of what you're going through, especially if it's through court. I want you guys to stand up and be the heir that I know you can be. You can be harsh. You can be direct. And those thoughts that you have in your head, Gemini, they're worth millions of dollars. But you have to find the right person that also believes your thoughts are worth $1 million. So don't you dare ever settle for someone that doesn't think that you're good enough. Because you are amazing and you are good enough. You can make it through this. My email is in the description box below. If you guys need any further questions, I won't charge. But I understand what it is like to be in these shoes that you guys are in right now. And I want you guys to understand that. So if you guys need to reach out, I can guarantee you I will stop what I am doing to answer that email, to give advice, to help. Because that's my main goal on this channel, is to help one another. So we aren't walking around completely broken. Because right now there's a lot of broken people on this planet. And the only way to repair them is love. With that being said, I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. My email, once again, is in the description box below with the new mythic tarot information. Like I said, my email is available 24/7, and I would be more than willing to go ahead and listen or offer advice from the situation from an outsider standpoint. So if you guys need that little bit of extra courage, go ahead and email me. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of November. I hope you guys get through this terrible nastiness that you're going through. But you know what? It's only temporary. Where your spirit lives on forever and you're as bright as they can be. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you later.